This projector costs less than £100 and it's a 1080p native resolution. So don't expect it to be a fantastic picture, because it's not going to be. It's going to have a reasonable quality picture and a reasonable quality sound, and it's designed to be portable as well. But for less than £100, don't expect it to be fantastic. So what we're going to do in this video is quick look around the box, do the unboxing, see what you get for your money, see how easy it is to set up, and maybe see how many devices we can actually connect to it. I do believe you can connect your phone to it, so we will be testing that to see if you can connect your phone, and and any other devices that we may have lying about, we will be testing that as well, and setting up the quality of the picture and seeing how easy it is to navigate through the settings. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? Quick look around the box. So native 1080p, multiple inputs, like I said, we will be testing that, Wi-Fi connection, and a carry case. And this is the model 07, yeah, and it's sold by a company called AKIYO. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, and I do apologise. I'm going to say AKIYO, and like I said, it is less than £100. And as always, I will stick a link in the video description below for you to go and check it out. So I didn't actually buy this, they sent it to me, so thank you very much for that. Let's get it open. It wasn't sealed, by the way, that's how it was. So first impressions, nice little carry case actually. Similar style to one I've done before, similar, but not the same. So there's a double zip, which should be like that, shouldn't it really? A double zip. A nice bit of weight to it, and looks very nice. User manual, I will have to read that later, and you probably need to do that as well. What do we have here? We have a plug, which looks like it's got a reasonable length of cable. Let's have a quick measure up, shall we? Because I'm sure someone's going to say to me, how long's the cable then, Yorkie? I'm going to say, I don't know. But, hang on. Yeah, it's that length. I'll go and have a measure up. Approximately 1.4 metres. Yeah, 1 metre 400, right? Approximately. Get that out of the way. It goes round that way, doesn't it? So, strapper. Oh, hang on. We've got some cables. So we have, I do believe that is a HDMI cable. It is. I know what you're going to say. Can you have a measure up? I will do in a minute. We have remote control. Quite nice. No batteries, by the way. I do believe it doesn't come with any batteries. You will need AAAs, 2 of them. That'd be the other thing, isn't it? Does it need batteries? Does it come with batteries? No, it doesn't. I can't shut the lid. No, wrong hole. There you go. We have a lens cleaner, or 2 actually, looking at that. Yeah? 2 little buds for cleaning the lens. That's very good actually, I quite like that. Some audio and video connectors. I will not be using them, okay? I'm surprised anyone actually uses these anymore, but I suppose they do, don't they? It is a budget. And I will measure up this right now, because otherwise I might forget. And I know what you lot are like, Yorkie, you forgot to measure the HDMI cable. At the end of the day, don't expect it to be extremely long, because it's a budget device, and you might have to buy a longer one, depending on what you want it for. About 1.5 metres, I reckon. I'm going to have a measure up right now. Just over 1.4, right? Just over. Approximately. I have to use that word because someone's going to get me on it, it wasn't what you said it was. It was, 10 mil bigger. Oh, hang on. There's a little pocket there. That's very good. So a nice bit of padding, by the way, which is what you want. Move all that out of the way. Dun, dun, dun. And then the device itself. So, starting with the top, we have focus. We have keystone, that's for moving it, you know, left and right, you know, sort of tilting it and that. And then we have the controls, on, off, forward, backwards, left and right, whatever. Back, forwards, menu. Caution, do not look into the lens. Should say, do not look into the light. So on the side, we have two USBs. What's that one say? It says U1, U2. We have a HDMI connection, AV headphone socket. Oh, plug in the headphone socket. We have maybe an air vent on the back and on the side. Power supply. Now, is that going to undo? Yes. We have little feet for sitting on a desk or something like that. And we have adjustable leg, which normally they go quite high actually. Yeah, like that. Oh, not that high. And you can mount it on a tripod. See that? Very good. An RI sensor. I believe that's what it's called. I'm only guessing at the moment. Could be totally wrong. But I've done a few of these before, so I should be alright. The lens cover. That I can't get off. Come on. There you go. Oh, that's different. Yeah. Don't forget, do not look into the light. What else do we have? Is that it? I think that is it. So that is basically the look around. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug her in and set her up. See how easy it is to actually set up. Right? Stick with it, okay? Also, I will stick in chapters in case you want to skip to any part. Because there'll be people out there saying, I didn't need to see the unboxing. I just want to see how to set it up or how to connect a certain device. You know what it's like. So I will stick chapters in. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? Right, before we go through all the pros and cons, I just want to say I was well pleased. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I said to you at the beginning, don't expect it to be fantastic. And it's not fantastic, but it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go through some of the things. I wrote some notes down to talk about some of the things I found I liked and some of the things I didn't like. So let's do some of the, say, pros. So setting her up for the first time, I had to adjust the focus, which is standard, and also the keystone. The keystone is very limited. There's not a lot of movement now, so something you might want to think about. But if you can set it up, you know, virtually perfect anyway, you shouldn't have to move the keystone. Adjusting the focus, again, that was very easy to do and easy to get in focus. I had no issue with that whatsoever. And setting up my network, connecting it to my network, again, that was very easy. Didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. I was really pleased with that. I thought, you know, picture quality is really good considering it's a budget one. And going through the menu on the setup, I thought, I didn't even have to read the book. It was that easy to do. So yeah, I was very pleased. Setting up, you know, adjusting it, everything like that. Not a problem with it whatsoever. Connecting it to my PC, I used the HDMI cable. I've got an extended cable, so it wasn't an issue going from this to that. Bearing in mind I was in two different rooms. You know, plugged it in and away she went. You know, no problem with, you know, using it as a very large screen for my PC. Yeah, that was easy. Like I said, no issues. Another thing I liked about it, I used my phone. This little baby here. I connected my phone, and again, as you can see in my video, I had no issues with it whatsoever. It was easy to use. A slight bit of lag there, but that's just standard anyway. But I thought I might have a bit of trouble connecting there, and it's got a few options there for using a, you know, an Apple phone or an Android phone. I thought that's pretty good. USB, I did have some issue with connecting USB or plugging in USB. It kept saying, please insert a USB. Thought it was inserted. I've put it in now. So I contacted them to speak to them about this issue. I said, my USBs, it's not recognising any of my USBs. And they said, you need to format it to a FAT32 or NTFS. So I formatted one of my USBs to NTFS. And also I found if you use MP4s, I found it wasn't recognising it as saying format not supported. So I changed it to MOV files, and yeah, away I went. MOV files works brilliantly, no issue with that whatsoever. It is limited on what formats you can use if you're doing movies, but colour, contrast, brightness, anything like that, I never touched it at all. Just done the focus, set her up, and away she went. Like I said, USB I had a bit of trouble with, but I spoke to them. They said, can you just try formatting your USB thing? So I did, and setting it either to FAT32 or NTFS. I done NTFS, and like I said, it worked. And making sure you got the right formats. Does not support loads of different formats. So downside is, it is noisy. It is limited on formats if you're going to use a USB for your playback your movies, and you are limited on your keystone. But apart from that, I thought it was really good. If you're going to buy something like this, you're buying it for a large screen. You're not buying it for a large screen at 4K, because it doesn't do 4K, but you're doing large screen and a good audio. You need separate audio. That's how these things work, because it is a budget one. But yeah, very pleased. Overall, for the amount of money it costs, it definitely gets my thumbs up. It is well worth the money. Something else to bear in mind is you need it to be in a dark room. Do not do it in daylight or in a bright room. It's going to be awful. I've done it at night time or during the day. I actually done a bit of it during the day. I made sure the blinds were all shut. I made sure all the lights were off. And I've done it in a different room, a very dark room. So something to bear in mind, but very pleased for what it does. It is one of the best ones I've done for for the amount of money it costs. Definitely gets my thumbs up. I know I said that 3 times now. Definitely gets my thumbs up. I'm well happy with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, because obviously you'll be watching it now, hopefully anyway. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm well pleased with it. Not perfect. There's no way it's perfect, but get what you pay for. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.